Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Joey Sparks. That's 2E's Know Why. You heard me. That's 2E's Know Why. And in this video, we are going to be reacting for the very first time to N9ne Drill Sergeant. Now, I was just literally made aware in my comments that this just dropped. It's literally premiered 2 hours ago. Okay, I dug in already down below. No credits to any of the videographers or anything, but I'm ready to get started. N9ne's mind is crazy, and he's always on a great ride for lyricism. So let's get started. And if you want to see me react for the very first time, let me know. But if you allow me to play my intro. Yep. All right, let's go. Let's pull this up. The vast majority of gun deaths among Black Americans are homicides. When you say things like mass majority and you don't have like a percentage, you know. Anyways, let's rock though. Oh, before we get started, like, comment on all the content, okay? If you're new to the channel, consider hitting the subscribe button. I'm a music videographer by trade, so I take that POV into all the reactions I do on this channel, okay? I also do reviews and unboxing, so stick around, hit that sub button. Let's jump into this, right? Boom, 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 boom. Let's see here. Ooh, that was a mad beat. All right, and go.
Death.
Performing in the rain.
I said, yo, death, night, death. Yo, death, night, said, yo, death, night. OG, nobody but the government control me. But to my followers, I gotta keep it low key. To keep the image of a nigga that is so free. I approach heat without a father figure. I deliver guap and give a spot to parolees.
Wow. Okay, he's already barring, but I'm just loving I'm loving both rooms from my director's point of view, but what I'm loving is they're kind of centraled up. They chose both of these that are like in and out shots. You know what I mean? The camera's either going to be pushing in this way or moving down this way, but it's not going to be doing much left to right. And so when they're switching back and forth, I'm like, wow. So let me get this one more time.
OG, nobody but the government control me. But to my followers, I gotta keep it low key. To keep the image of a nigga that is so free. I approach heat without a father figure. I deliver guap and give a spot to parolees. Making emojis, pushing rocks and regrow weed. Never no permitted, fuck the police. I'm a cold piece. I get at him at a young age, so I can have him in a dumb rage. Really combative in a numb way. Static when my tongue say, have a little fun with the gun spray.
Ooh, some great camera work here. Not to mention the stage setting that they got going on with the rain and the young men sitting out the back.
So let the good white through.
Scene breakdown.
I have him in a dumb rage. Really combative in a numb way. Static when my tongue say, have a little fun with the gun spray. But never let
The actual practicals right here is what was giving my man light here, but it's also giving nice texture and shadows off to the side. I don't seem to see a camera. If anything, it'd be right here. There'd be the cameraman right here. But it's classic over the shoulder shot where you know it's creating depth. You got something in the foreground that's going to create blur. You can kind of see a little blurring in the background, though it's kind of already blurred, but your eye is told to look here because it's the most crisp. All right, sorry about them bars.
a hood snipe you, and you gotta know whoever in a hood might sue. So let the good white through. The enemy, I'm telling you, the murder gotta look like you. Dreads with the gold teeth, yeah, for show thief, yeah, but the lead is the motif.
Isn't that how it look? Isn't that the classic look? Something with the goatee. Something with the motif.
You, and you gotta know whoever in a hood might sue. So let the good white through. The enemy, I'm telling you, the murder gotta look like you. Dreads with the gold teeth, yeah, for show thief, yeah, but the lead is the motif. Said you can show B, head of the whole street, crib, put a dead nigga so deep. Bread be the trophy, bed.
That is hard. That's shot pause is hard right there, yo. So it's got the young man in the back just staying mad chill, all dressed alike, looks real good. We're keeping the rule of thirds, right? So we got one of them right here. It's telling you, look right here. He always be wearing some fly dark shades, or they just be dark all the time. I mean, flies, up to the photo. To me, I think these are fly. So you're getting the reflection right here. Your eyes literally told to look right here, and then he in all black, and then they got the smoke machine popping. Look at that.
Get your brief, blood hella rare for the groceries. Never to show grief, chair to get obese. Beg any player, give him no peace. Now flip this to music. Seek out a company and find the biggest to move it. The lyrics is too.
Yo, if you've ever seen Tech9ne perform, you're lucky. That man gets busy. I mean, there's nobody who performs more on stage. Really. I mean, I don't know who else. Maybe some other people, but I mean, Tech9ne goes dumb. Like dancing with the amount of double time raps, like chopping everything up.
Stupid, but critics approve it, and people for the wicked will lose it. I take you real far and raise you. Put out the ill tar and stage you. Who makes the kill art enslave you? I am the drill sergeant major. Death, yo, death, night, set. Yo, death, night.
That's dope. That's dope.
Take the energy to IG, Facebook, TikTok. Put your vibe on Twitter. Ain't no limit, we can buy free, make crook hip hop. And push the eyes on niggas. Lots of foes waiting, shot your rotation to the top ops and more hating. Lock and load nation, got to go breaking your block, so drop your location. Let them know that you're real, one emotion, you feel none. Anybody really want it will come. When you do, you gotta peel some. Never stop until the deal done, nothing but a drill, son. Talking loud is how we make this fame. The hate exchange and no face to face is lame. Gotta slide and try to take his chain, the safest thing to keep living, you bake his brains, nigga. Call, but the cops said, talk out of pocket. Cross me, you're off in the hot set. Walking, you're not blessed, lost in.
Man, he preaching to the young man, which is so dope though. Like, because we need more people that they look up to, kind of just to let. This is what I hate is like the media is very good at steering my people left or right, and they done it for years by accepting the stories that we tell, by giving it the most most love, right? Most recognition, the most money thrown at the tragedies that happen in these lower economic U.S. areas and stuff like that. And so it gets perpetuated as cool, right? Because it brings in the most eyes and the most money. But I mean, as somebody, who's a grown adult now, who grew up and was, what do you say, like conditioned or programmed to think that some of this stuff was cool, when I was growing up, really led me astray. So like for him to sit down and do that, and that's just my take on it.
In the projects, cost of the fall, should have pop tech. When they come in nosy, tell them you don't know me. Tell them a lot of nothing really slowly. Calling you the Dobie, never expose me. And your family won't need us that emoji. You can leave with a blown mind, or confess to your own crimes. With the feds, I'm in the wrong bind. That'll put my ass away for a long time. So my job is to befriend the funksters. Get them living foul till they deep in the dumpster. Drill sergeant, I lead friends to undergraves and penal system. I feed them the youngsters. Death, yo, death, night, set. Yo, death, night, death. Yo, death, night, set. Yo, death, night.
You got big dreams, you want fame. Well, fame cost. And right here is where you start paying. In sweat. And in death.
He got more. What he got more? Silence will not stop the cycle of violence. He got a damn good point. And that's it hits back to what I was just saying right there, man. Like, it takes people like, big tech to say things like, this ain't it. And now I get what I think I kind of get is like, he was from the point of view of at parts, I think it kind of bounced back and forth between some bars here and there, But just as like the drill sergeant on how to teach our young men to just literally screw things up and throw their whole life away, like I said, on some of the imagery that gets reinforced and stuff like that. And specifically, one of the main things is street cred with gun violence and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm with it, man. And like I'm trying not to go too deep or too preachy. Like I like to have a good time, but I also gotta like not ignore moments when I see something like this that is very good. Because like I got two boys, and I don't want them caught up in that sort of ideology. Like my oldest is in basketball. We gonna keep him in basketball as long as I can, just because I don't need him trying to get validation somewhere else in the streets or whatever that may be. My youngest is artistic and creative, and so like you push him in that direction and like get them validation from some good areas and not from emulating what some rap musicians kind of look like and do, and the stories that they tell, and trying to emulate that for yourself in real life and realize it didn't get you nowhere. Ooh, it's like I hope my sons one day just like stumble across like something like these clips. But I talk to them all the time about this though, like drill sergeant in reverse, like telling them this ain't gonna be you. This shit, it ain't cool. Like you know, running around showing off your blicky. Everybody got a gun. Like it's just like to be young and want to show it off is so stupid, and it's inviting problems. And matter of fact, if you got to be somewhere where like you need to show off that you have a weapon, that's not a place you need to be. You know what I mean? I always was from the understanding that you should nobody know about your weapon until they cross the line with you. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I just pray for my boys. Anyway, before I get too deep on that, this was dope. N9ne's bars are always ill. I can't break them down. I'm a visual guy. I can tell you what I saw. I saw all these shots were great. Let me talk about some more here. The rain shots are crazy because that constant water coming down can drive you a little nutty. You gotta almost get your like mind frame ready to go. I mean, there's a reason they call it water torture. It's like it's nutty to just constantly have rain. But I really love this area. So like this is what's supposedly supposed to be causing this, but you can see here there's another light source that lights up this whole area. You know what I mean? Otherwise, this wouldn't be as lit up. You see when this swings, the beam here is giving a little bit more here, but you have an ultimate overhead right here that's bopping off of his body from time to time. Once again, I think, like, look at that tonal range. Damn, I missed it. But yeah, I'm more moved by the sentiment of this music video today. So shout out to Tech, salute the technician. Like, come on, man. The architect. I mean, like, come on, man. Fans of the technician. I know. I'm just kind of taken back by the ideas and stuff, like what I gotta tell, where I gotta tell how I gotta tell my boys and continue to like make that stuff seem super uncool, And so I don't know. Pray for me. And if y'all got any like like advice or things that can help steer boys out of this way, shit, I'm always willing to listen. And I'm sure there's other people who might be in the comments who need to hear ideas on how to keep our young men on the straight and narrow, or some positive something, getting that positive fulfillment and reinforcement out of the positive stuff, instead of being like all that negative stuff was what gets played. And that's why they'll always, like, you always see them videos get clearance, but then anyone talking about something opposing the narrative, that stuff gets taken down. You literally just be disagreeing with the masses, and that gets taken down quicker than violence and pimping and like drugs and all that sort of stuff. Like, Don't get me started. All right. If you've enjoyed any part of this reaction that got deeper than I anticipated, please hit the subscribe button. I'm a music videographer by trade. I take that POV into all the reactions I do here on the channel. I also do reviews and unboxings. So please also like and comment on all the content just like you've been doing. I'm on the road to 25K and I need your help. So share this with a friend and tell them, check out N9ne's Drill Sergeant and then go check out my man Joey Sparks' reaction to it. I think you might enjoy it. All right. And I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.